Anyways, welcome back. Last time I cut off after finishing off the Tomb of the Giants. Let's see where I left off. This is where I went. The reason I'm up here is I was just farming up souls to restock my bolts. As you can see, the paladin armor is now actually stronger than the stone, except for in lightning defense and poise, pretty much. The main reason I upgraded it, though, is the curse resist on the chest piece. The helmet's just there for so it can be in there. Okay. Let's see. Defenses aren't too bad. Could do better against striking and lightning, but I'll work on that. Gonna use up my consumable souls that I've got lying around. See how many levels we can get with these. Probably one or two. That looks of things. Let's get some endurance. Do some more carrying capacity. Need 33k to use the up again, so forget that for now. And right, Duke's Archives. Anything else I need to pick up first? Do I have my wooden bolts on hand? Yes, I do. Okay. And there's one other thing I need to check. I don't remember if I've already screwed it up. I didn't go up here and visit before going to Tomb of the Giants and finishing it off. Screwed up. Good. After you rescue her and clear the area, come back and talk to her.
Hello. I will never forget what you did. I am deeply indebted, for it was not within my power to save Vince or Nico. I cannot thank you enough. In case you have not heard, I am Rhea of Thorland. I only wish there was some way I could help you. But I am inexperienced, and I only know the art of miracles. If that could be of any help, speak to me again. Would a miracle be of any help to you? I would be most... May we discuss...
Anyways, you can buy divine blessings from her, but I don't remember how many she sells. She sells heal, great heal excerpt, and the same miracles as Petrus, except for she also sells the regular version of great heal and Wrath of the Gods. Magic Barrier. Now, Wrath of the Gods is used pretty extensively by PvP players, unfortunately, and most of them will just run around spamming it as much as they can, due to the simple fact that it has a pretty quick cast animation, and it can do quite a lot of damage in a large area. Anyways, she also teaches you the prayer gesture. You start with that if you start as a cleric.
Vince and Nico were fooled by a lout named Hatches and turned into hollows. My prayers did them no good. It is my ignorance, my frailty that has sealed their fates. Perhaps
by that is Petrus abandoned her down there. And go talk to him. This is why I bought the important stuff from him earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometime.
Actually talk. No.
Oh,
Weird. I don't remember the condition to activate it. But basically, let me see if it's patches that activates it. I gotta remember. Unfortunately, I can't really look it up. As I was saying, I kind of wandered off mentally. He will kill Rhea if you're not careful.
Oh, you again? Fancy that. You've come at the perfect time. Some new gems have come my way. I saved them specially, just for you, mate. Yeah, have you met that sunbathing? Believe me on this one, bruv. He's a complete idiot. But he happens to be an awfully strong idiot. So just nod your head and keep him on your side. Wait, have you met Petrus? That self-proclaimed cleric? Believe me on this one, bruv. The man is scum. Don't you be fooled by his claims to do good. They're all the same, those rotten clerics. Boy, have you met... Look, believe me on this one, bruv. He wouldn't think twice about cutting somebody down. So, I'm done with the looting and wondrous...
Anyways, he sells Eyes of Death, Divine Blessings, but his are a lot more expensive. Prism Stones, Humanity, Twin Humanity, and a couple basic miracles and pieces of equipment. He's the only way to get the Crescent Axe that I'm aware of, which can be good for a faith build. He sells Maces, which is the Cleric Starter Weapon, the Cleric Starter Talisman, which is still not as good as the Thurland yet, and the Masks in the Cleric set.
Come on.
Sorry, it's just taking me a little bit to remember how I trigger the bit with Petrus.
oh, I'm so...
Maybe I have to buy something from Rhea. Wish I could remember. It's a better retexture. Just kind of slightly off.
Would a miracle be that I would admit Vince and Nico were and that I could...
I don't really need any of her miracles, unfortunately. I'm gonna use up something and then buy Great Heal. Actually, use them both. See how much I can clear out on her
Would a
miracles.
miracle...
So I need another 6,000 souls.
Vince and Nico perhaps just weird.
There's a reason for it, mind you. Exactly, I have to get the 6,000 souls. Basically, when you buy all of an NPC's miracles or spells, they will generally hollow in a particular area. She hollows in the Duke's Archives, which is where we're going to be going next once I finish getting this straightened out. See if Petrus will leave now.
Oh, I'm some.
No. I might not be able to trigger him to do what he's supposed to. I'm gonna get back down here. Do a visit for him. Hate when I get sidetracked like this. Where are they? There they are. The correct red eye orbs. I'm not going to use them, so something with the sunlight metals. I will, however, be using the souvenirs of reprisal. I need 30 of those damn things when I go to do that part.
Put a mirror. Vince and Nico, it is my ignorance.
Pretty sure I have to buy that divine blessing from her as well. She only sells one of them, so... Damn, these guys are weak now. Stupid shield. Not be able to get riposte damage, but yeah. Nice.
Put a mirror. Vince and Nico and thus make.
Now, I purchased everything from her, so she should go down there. Hopefully. Two columns heal. Yeah. And then two replenishment, switch to heal. I'd switch to great heal, but I can't
Oh.
quite use it yet. After this, we can finally start the Duke's Archives. Ugh. You have multiple copies of a spell, you can attune it in multiple slots, and just get additional uses out of it. Can come in handy. Alright. Gotta go commit suicide. Right, it's important that you bring a Ring of Sacrifice to Duke's Archives if you're carrying a decent amount of humanity in stock or anything like that. I can't remember which one would be closer. This one. There's quite a few mimics in here. I think there's a total of about 4. Unfortunately, so I have to kill them off kind of carefully. Or should we do the Painted World first? So I'd do the Duke's Archives, I'll do the Duke's Archives. Next video will be Painted World, and then Ceaseless Discharge, if I still have enough time. I'm not exactly the best at clearing the Painted World rapidly. Come on. see 2 of those stupid boars in the way, unfortunately. They may take me a little bit to kill off. Just due to where you have to fight them. Right up here. A good strategy is to use Chaos Fireball to deal with them. 3 hits, I think, is what it took me to kill it last time. Otherwise, you have to get behind them, pretty much. And that ain't exactly the easiest thing in this hallway. As you can see, they take crap all damage from my attacks. They do a lot of stamina damage to my shield, and I can't get away from it. He will not chase you past this entryway. Seems to derp him out some fierce. Well, you either backstab them or kill them with fire damage. Instead of attacks to kind of let shit creep. I think lightning damage also works on them decently, but I don't remember. Got my Fangboard helm. One of the ugliest helmets in the game, in my opinion. Let's see, second one should be right around this corner up here. Don't know how far he'll chase me. Yeah, there he is. These guys do not respawn. As you can see, they do pretty decent damage. Crap. Where are you going? First bonfire in here. I don't remember if this is the one you can warp to or not. I think it's actually the other one that you can. But, yeah. There's not really all that much you can do in here yet, unfortunately. So for now, pull this lever, whatever you want to call it. Brings you up here. Now, there's another one that's going to be coming up on terms of those elevators. Now, you can actually skip them to a degree, or a section, I should say. Great. I forgot how resistant here is to thrusting damage. And they're also not really worth all that much in the missiles. As I was saying, you can skip a section that's coming up, but I don't know the jump to do it, so I won't be bothering. Ow. Bastards. Coming out of the frickin' woodwork. Now, when these guys have that buff, be very, very careful. They hit redundantly hard, especially the archers. I've been one-shotted by them multiple times. At least the archers. Fortunately, that little chanter's up there doing his thing. That crystal golem, I don't remember if it's aggressive or not. First, down here. It doesn't look like it. But that's how you get into the DLC. He isn't there in the original version of the game. Or the unpatched version of the 360 version, or PS3 version. If you don't have the DLC and you have the patched version, he'll instead drop, I think it's Blue Chunk. I don't remember if that's what he drops for a fact, but you will get something for killing him. And he will not show up until you've rescued Dusk. Crap. Do not want to fight anything where that chanter can harass me. Especially not when they're buffed. Please die. The Chanters in here do respawn, so just keep that in mind. They won't stay gone. He's still buffed. Sorry, I'm just trying to shoot around the corner. Evelyn, if memory serves, actually in this room. As I had said, a pain to get. These guys can drop those crystal straight swords that the guy in the depth sells, but they can't be repaired, and they're honestly not that great. Mostly I just don't like them because they can't be repaired, though. Let's see. Where is that archer? Yeah. Correction, archers. Just do the sheer number of them. At times, it can get really, really irritating. I think you cleared an area. Nope. Damn it. And unfortunately, there's a lot of these guys in here. Seath has been kind of busy experimenting on people. And that is what these are, is basically Seath the Scaleless is experiments. It gets worse the further you go in. Couple more enemies. I also like to have these guys positioned in ambush locations. So just basically go through here carefully. Because almost every corner is going to have at least one, maybe two guys around it. As you can see. So that observatory was part of the Duke's archives. I couldn't remember if it was or not. Gorgeous view. I think that's actually one of the mimics over there. As you can see, the traditional terrible place to fight it, if it is. And they also drop the Catechus Kite shield. It is a mimic. Not a lot of space to do much with this guy. Ow. Stupid freaking flying kick. I don't even remember if this one's worth killing, unfortunately. Crap. Ow. So find out in a moment. Crystal Knight Shield. So not worth it. It's the crappy Knight Shield from the beginning, only you can't repair it. Back here. Nope. If memory serves, there's a mimic on the opposite side as well. Gonna have to start using Estus soon, running out of heals. The other mimic in a different... Oh, there he is. Miss. I guess this one isn't a mimic. Twinkling Titanite. Eh. I can use some extra, upgrade my helmet again, but not exactly in dire need of it. This is the part I mentioned having the Ring of Sacrifice for. Now, the way to skip this part is when the elevator's going down, you have to jump over onto this, I think is where you have to get, and then you have to jump down onto the little segment down below. But you missed this guy if you do that. He's not that dangerous, really. Just as per usual. He's a good source of souls. But he does not respawn. I thought he was worth more. Well, should also be a crystal blizzard in here. Yeah. Boss fog already, it's way too soon. You're right. This is the one point in the game where you are forced to die. You literally cannot do anything about it. So make sure you have some curse resist when you come in here and a Ring of Sacrifice. As you can see, he doesn't actually take damage. Well, it won't stay. What you gotta wait for is his attack where he'll just hit the entire area. Unfortunately, it's survival until then, or more test of patience. He didn't take long. You can't guard against it. Nothing you can do, it's just gonna hit you. It's just gonna do it over and over. Now, the crystals cause curse buildup. That's why I mentioned to bring curse resist when you come to this fight. That way you don't get cursed before he kills you. If you're wondering why it's a guaranteed death, you'll notice we don't wake up in the same spot. As you can see, we're now in a prison. You cannot warp to and from this bonfire. As you can see, it's cut off. Two, three. You know what I mean. Damn it. English. crystal shields actually have more stability than their regular version, but as you can see, they have really low durability, and as stated, they cannot be repaired at all. Let's see what souls do I have so far. Brave Warrior. You can't be invaded in this section. I think it's because of the fact that you just can't get out until you've cleared it. Only reason I'm picking these guys off is so they're not in the way later. It's pretty easy to get out of the prison cell. You don't even have to kill these guys. Though they can be pretty useful for farming souls if you have a melee weapon. If I can even affect this guy with a crossbow, I might not be able to. Oh, crap. Do I have a melee weapon I can swing? Swing the seath. As you can see, you'll one-shot him with anything. And he gives you the key to your cell. Is there anything back here? No. And that key doesn't open that. And once you open this, go outside, this happens. If you're wondering why the snake men are here, I'm pretty sure they're another experiment of seaths. Just like those things are. Those are what Seath turns all the women he kidnaps into. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's wrong with him. But at this part, you can do it a couple of different ways. You can book it up here. Which is what I usually do, but I often always have a melee weapon to deal with these guys. Snake men to come up. Over here for this part. You can't actually open this door right away, mind you. You can boot them off, which is quite helpful. Yeah, this might be a mistake coming up here. Didn't kill him, but certainly weakened him. There is a reason they are running. A second too late. This is the one you drop off of. Doesn't look like it is. Yeah, it is. As you can see, there is a platform below. Make sure you're at full health just in case, because the fall can kill you. That's why I killed those guys. That set should be familiar. It's Reyes. Seath's ring doesn't serve really all that much of a purpose. It gives you an extra miracle attunement slot. These things are hyper aggressive as long as that sound is going. Well, this is going to make things easy to deal with. Forget how low their defenses are. That, if memory serves, is unblockable. I've never let him catch me with it. this part is just to shut that annoying ass sound off. Now, since I did not set Logan free, he won't be down here, but normally if he is, normally if you set him free and deal with his crap, he appears in one of the cells here. It's the really, really big one at the bottom floor. Must be the backup key for that one. Why did you come down here? Just tagged him or something. Usually I'll do a plunging attack on him just to speed this up, but well. Let's see, bolts are going to be kind of a problem here. Yeet. Gotta try to respawn enemies as little as possible. Which is unfortunate. And there's Rhea, having gone hollow. She gives you 1,000 souls, 7 humanity, and her ivory talisman for killing her. Let's see. I think the ivory talisman is... yeah, it's kind of crappy. At least for me. I think it's because of my low faith. I don't remember if it ever gets any better than anything else. But, continuing on. There. Actually, we use the Sanctus for a little bit. The unique thing about the Sanctus is your health will very, very slowly regenerate as long as it's equipped. Can come in handy. But the regeneration is very, very slow. Nice. I've just been out of range on that one, and I know I do not have a clue what that noise that was supposed to be. The ones in here, these two, won't attack no matter what you do. As you can see. And you can hear them crying if you get close. They carry the 2 Princess Guard miracles. Just consider it putting them out of their misery. This is where Logan is. If you have set him free, you can't open it until later in the area where you get the giant cell key. Damn noise. It's getting on my nerves. Fortunately, there are these guys up here. Sanctus doesn't actually have 100% physical block, so you will take chip damage from these guys. Plus the weight from that jackass there. Normally you just want to backstab them or parry them. If you can. I don't remember if you can actually riposte these guys. don't think these guys actually respawn. This should be a key if memory serves. Yeah. Archive tower, giant key door. Or, giant door key. Yeah. Turn that damn thing off. That won't get turned back on unless someone goes and actually turns it on directly. And damn, did I get the shit kicked out of me. I remember there being some other stuff around here, but I think I might have to fall to get it. Looks like I do. Okay, just gotta remember where you have to fall off of. Might be able to get to some of it from up here. Doesn't look like it. No. Can't fall to any of it from there. Sorry, as I've said multiple times, my memory of the game isn't exactly great anymore. I know from one of the cells you can get to another room. That's down to a certain section of it. Is this the one? No, that just takes you down there. Nope. There's the other item to get to. Just gotta remember how to get to it. Is this the one with the ladder or anything? No, literally nothing else in this room. Okay. Ah. Here we go. Let me go back to your cell to do it. The problem is, you can't really do it with the frickin' door open, can you? Yeah, you can. I think this is just a soul consumable though. Yeah. Fortunately, that's all it is. Just gotta remember if that's all that's on this one. That screams instant death to me. So I'm not trying that. I suppose you could technically take this route to get up here. Whatever. A lot of fall damage taken cumulatively here. What am I doing? Just gonna get the bonfire and get the hell out of here. else. Let me get the key. I can just get the hell out of this room. You got that. You can just come up here. This is that giant door key. Or giant key doors, I said it mistakenly. Yeah, I did take a couple points of damage, so it is properly working. Switch back to my Black Knight for now. As I had mentioned, they do like putting them in ambush locations every chance they get. Unfortunately, everything here is resistant to thrusting and magic damage, so this is not a good place for int builds. Mr. Chanter. Bye, Mr. Chanter. Who's shooting at me? Up above, huh? Fine then, forget you for the moment. There's, I think 3-4 chanters in this room now. You general douchebags. Just try to find a spot they can't attack you if you're going to deal with them. You don't have to. So you don't end up taking all that friggin' damage. That archer has some crazy friggin' range. Be a melee guy right over here. Unfortunately. To their standard positioning bullcrap. All these staircases can be rotated, actually. Just as a note, but there's a particular thing I'm trying to do in here. I'll be cutting the video after I reach the next bonfire, by the way, just so I can split it up properly. It's not where we go. So it's down here. Whoa. Forsake it. Stupid positioning on these guys. Nope. Nope. That chanter's really getting on my nerves. told you there were a lot of these guys. Did I not? This is the room with the Avalon in it. My bad. That archer's kind of giving it away. Come on, guys. You know, where I can actually hurt you. Funny, I enjoy the earlier parts of the game, but can't stand the later segments of this thing. Just because most of the builds I bring through later sections are terrible at it. Can I lock onto you? No. There at least. Found him, but I can't hit him, I don't think. There we go. Shove the crossbow through the wall. Reminds me of retro gaming. Maybe this isn't the room with the Avalon. It's on top of one of those bookshelves where that archer was. I apologize if I run around to lots of dead ends and such. As stated, my memory of this part is terrible. I've only done it, I think, 3 times now. I always friggin' forget this place. Probably for good reason. Let's see. Bonfire over here. I think. Yep. Though not what I'm trying to reach, unfortunately. So I'm not going to rest there yet. Just going to activate it. Yes, yes, I know you're there. Waiting to die. Gotta activate the shortcuts first. There's a particular reason for that, mind you. Just gotta remember where it is. Is it this floor? All these jackass undead were. And some of them still are. That looks like somewhere I've already been. This is somewhere I've already been. So that ain't where I'm trying to go. It's not yet. So I have to go up here then. I don't know if I had to do this part yet or not. Where did that arrow come from? Right behind me. Ow, ow. That was close. Just got shot in the head. you can see, these archers hurt quite a lot. So just as you're going through, pick them off as quick as you can. Whether it be by shooting them in the face, or chucking a spell at them, or what. Do whatever you can to get the advantage over all this crap. There are a lot of enemies in here. A lot of them are placed in ambush locations or have mages buffing them, etc. You can switch these staircases around, change areas that you can access. There's 2 of them that you can change around. I've been over here yet. Stairs. What the hell's shooting at me? There's the avenue, right there on top of it. Pain in the ass to get to. You have to rotate this and hop off at just the right timing. Otherwise you miss and die. Great fun, etc., etc. Looked like I had already been over there. I already checked that, I think. Great, I'm ending up running around this place like a chicken with my head cut off. Ow. Teach me to not pay attention. If you think this is bad, you should see this place grave lorded. From what I've heard, it's terrible. Surprised that chanter isn't flinging crap at me still. I know I haven't killed him. I'm gonna get down here. Just hop down. So I spoke too soon. I have no idea where he is. Go figure. Wish I could remember where that stupid switch was that I have to hit. Is it over here? Is this... Nope, been there. If memory serves, when one of these gets turned, the other does the opposite, or it does the same, so that might be what was screwing me over, is I'd forgotten to deal with this crap. And where's that chanter? Where are you, dickweed? Or are you all the way down there, hiding again? Looks like he's hiding. Okay. Not worth wasting a bunch of time looking for him. If you can, kill that archer. He can be quite annoying if you leave him alive. The simple fact that you've got to go down here. Quite a long ways down. If he shoots you off the ladder, you can take quite a bit of fall damage. That's what I've been searching for before I went and activated that bonfire. That does. Opens up the way right to it. Makes exploring this area a lot quicker and gets you access to the next section. Now, that just screams mimic to me. Yep. That was the mimic. I don't remember if there's multiple in this room or not. Neat. Same as always, just don't get caught in that attack. And let's see what we got. Enchanted falchion. only really all that good if you're a dexterity intelligence hybrid. This one is not a mimic, as you can see. This is the channeler set, isn't it? No, crystal ember. That's how you make crystal weapons. Can't get it until you deal with this area. That opens up. That's where you have to go next, but I haven't hit the actually rested at the bonfire yet, so I gotta go do that. There's the channeler set. Can't be upgraded, so it's pretty much just useless. Let's see. Big Hat Logan, after you've saved him, appears over in here to sell different spells. I don't remember where... Oh, right. He goes insane up where you encountered Seath, where you were forced to die. Now that this bonfire is active, the shortcut's open, I can actually be invaded here. Some post there. Just need 28,000, and what do I have? Not nearly enough. Okay. Those just in case I run out of standard. Yes, it is a possibility. You can warp from this bonfire, but I don't remember if you can warp to it. But anyways, I'm going to cut the recording here, and we'll finish off this area in the next video. See you then.